Good morning, good morning. Today I'm going to show you the best way to prep and freeze for shredded chicken. So we love Mexican food in my family. It is a staple, and so this recipe, of course, is loved whenever my kids know we're going to have ranch tacos or salad with shredded ranch chicken on top, because this is one of the most flavorful shredded chicken recipes that I have found and tried to date. So let's get started. Of course, label your bag. This is the Cool Ranch shredded chicken tacos. I just wrote ranch shredded chicken along with instructions. So we're gonna thaw this overnight. When we're ready to eat it, of course, we'll thaw it the night before, throw it in the crock pot on low. It says 6 to 8 hours, so I wrote 7 hours. So I know I need to give myself approximately 7 hours to let this cook all day. And I am using my favorite little bag opener here. I've mentioned it, I'll show you guys again. It's the baggie opener. I get it off of Amazon. I always say I don't have an affiliation because I don't want people to think I'm trying to sell a product. I'm not, I just love it. So get you one if you think it would be useful for you. So here is the bag ready to go. Like the other recipes, all we're gonna do is add our ingredients to our bag and we're good to go. I will say this about this recipe. I have always used 2 cuts of chicken, either chicken breast or chicken thighs, or sometimes I'll mix them both up. I save this recipe for the end of my meal prep because I want to know what cuts of meat, what cuts of chicken do I have that I have excess of that are already opened. Meaning I had made a slow cooker meal that called for chicken thighs earlier today, and it left me with an opened package of 6 chicken thighs. Well, that's approximately 2 pounds of chicken, and this recipe calls for 2 pounds of boneless, skinless chicken breasts. I don't want to go open a new pack of chicken breasts when I already have the chicken thighs opened from an earlier recipe. I buy in bulk, but my Costco is still recovering from a recent storm, so I needed to get thighs at the grocery store instead of at Costco since Costco was sold out. So I had to buy 2 packages to accommodate the needs for the other recipe, which left me with these extras. So I'm not gonna go open chicken breast because I got these pretty babies sitting right here. So use whichever cut of chicken is convenient for you. If you want to use breast only, go for it. You do you. I'm just showing you that I'm using chicken thighs today because I already have them and I don't have another recipe that's calling for them. So I'm going to use them versus just sticking them in my refrigerator or my freezer and waiting until I need them again. So simple enough. There's the chicken thighs going in the bag. The next ingredients is 3 tablespoons of olive oil. I eyeball my olive oil. I'm pretty good at the tablespoon eyeball. Of course, use a spoon if necessary. And then 2 tablespoons of red wine vinegar. I am going to measure this out because this is such a powerful flavor. I don't want to under add it and I don't want to overpower it. So I am going to measure this out specifically. Okay, there's 2 tablespoons of that. Now, you need 1 taco seasoning packet or the equivalent. In an earlier recipe, I discussed that I make my taco seasoning from scratch. My recipe is on my website under the recipe section. It's Paleo Taco Seasoning Mix. Highly encourage you to make your own and avoid the unnecessary sodium. So this is about a 1/4 cup of that, which is about the size of one of those seasoning packets that you buy in the grocery store. So I'm gonna add that. And now this, I actually do use the packaged ranch dressing, the packets of dried ranch dressing. This recipe calls for a teaspoon of a packet. I did include a recipe to make your own, but to be honest with you, I've never done that. I just use the packets because I don't use it that often, whereas I use taco seasoning weekly. So it says 1 teaspoon. I'm not gonna lie, I love the flavor of this, so I double it. I add a couple of teaspoons. And that's it. Now I'm gonna take it off of the baggie holder. I'm going to get out as much air as I can Oh my gosh, it smells so good. There's something about the ranch with that taco seasoning that's so good. Okay. Like the other recipes, we're gonna shake it up and get the protein, the chicken coated really well. You really want this stuff marinating good. While I'm doing this, I'll kind of talk to you a little bit about how I have used this in the past. So I usually make almost a full bag of this shredded chicken, but I don't have a lot of extra chicken at the end of this freezer prep day. So this is all I'm gonna have this month. But I will get this cooked up in my slow cooker. I will teach y'all a trick for shredding this chicken when I'm done with this, by the way. But I will shred it, and then this goes immediately on lettuce taco cups. And I have used this as a filling for enchiladas before, chicken enchiladas, and I love, love, love this on a salad. So they're so versatile. You can stuff bell peppers with it and have like a Mexican stuffed bell pepper. Options are limitless with the shredded chicken. So now I'm gonna get the air out all the way. Because it's only half full, I'm gonna fold the bag over and squeeze it down, because that's such an effective way to get air out pretty fast. And you're not worried about your stuff squishing because it's folded halfway on top of it, okay? Now I'm gonna do it one more time this way, making sure you have a little bit open so the air can escape. I'm gonna seal it up when I feel like it's good. That's it, that's all you do. See, there's like no air in that, it's skinny at the top. Air is the enemy, I've said it before. So all we have to do to have this delicious component of a meal is thaw it out, cook it in the slow cooker, 7 hours on low, shred it up, and then add it to whatever we want. So if you're not interested in learning how to shred your chicken, then you can stop watching now. But if you're interested in learning how to effectively shred your chicken, sit tight. I've got a secret for you.